This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
Welcome to Panther Sports Talk. UNI men's basketball team on a 2-game winning streak after some home cooking, defeating Valpo and in-state rival Drake. Here with Coach Jacobson. Let's start with Valparaiso in a game where the Panthers really did a lot of good things offensively, and some freshmen really helped carry the load for you.
Yeah, Fife got his first start and was terrific in the basketball game. I think we were at 69 points with still 4 minutes to go in the game, so our best offensive performance in conference play. Ty had a big game. I think by the time it was over, Ty and Austin were both in the 20s in terms of points, and they both had 8-9 rebounds. So that's quite in a conference game to have two true freshmen play that way is quite a performance by those guys. And Ty's been in the starting lineup, so he's got some minutes behind him. He's been out there a bunch, and he's had games that are like that or close to that. But for Austin, who hasn't played many minutes, to step into a conference game and have that kind of impact, that was big for us. We needed that. Seizing
the opportunity whenever your name is called, it's not easy to do when you're a young kid who just last year was playing high school ball at Waverly.
Yeah, and it was a couple games prior to that he didn't get in. And there was some matchup things with the way Loyola plays. They play so small that it can be a little tougher for a young big guy. So as I mentioned, Eric, he hasn't played a bunch of minutes, and just a couple games earlier he didn't even step on the floor. And it was for him to be able to go out and have that kind of impact on the game. And he got going early with an offensive rebound and got to the free throw line, made the free throw. I think that probably helped him get started. But yeah, he was really good in that game.
The win carries over to taking on in-state rival Drake. Drake atop the Missouri Valley Conference standing, big in-state rivalry, nice crowd for that game. And it was Bennett Cook really stepping up and taking over along with Taiwan to help get the nice win against Drake.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know if people completely understand the dynamic with that, unless you've been in that situation as a player or competitor, or maybe you've been in a situation like that, at the workplace where somebody got moved into a spot that you're usually used to being in. That's a hard thing, a really hard thing. And Bennett's handled himself well. He's been upfront about it. When we talked about it prior to coming out of the starting lineup, he said, "Coach, yes, I would rather still be in the starting lineup." And as his coach and his teammates would expect nothing less. But as a fifth-year senior, that's not easy. So for him to come back and he missed his first two right around the basket, but then came back from that, and he really carried us in a lot of ways. His effort was tremendous in the game against Drake, and just really proud of him.
It's a good win for your team as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're down 29-13 against a team that's 5-1 in the league. They're playing great. They're really sharp and have the ability, as they showed. It went from, I think, 13-13 to 29-13. They've got that. They've got the ability to do that with the offensive group that they've got, and they have defended so well here the last couple of weeks that is, you don't want to be down 16 to anybody, but that's the wrong team to get down 16 to. So the guys staying with it and not going and doing all kinds of things to just try to get back in the play with one shot at the basket. I think that was the key to us getting back.
Panthers closed out the first half on a 13-0 run. They took care of Drake by double digits. Back for more Ben Jacobson right after this here on Panther Sports Talk.